Lands and spells, as Mango would say. Papella, it's got lands and spells in it. You got to keep it. Oh yeah, we're talking about the spoilers a little bit. I think Winter Sun. Va bene. Winter Sun is probably my favorite spoiler I've seen so far. I think Winter Sun is sick. I took my stream back from DT. Yeah, back to basics at home. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Part of me wants to just cast this Valkyrie. I don't know. I don't know where like it goes really. Teamer and list. I don't know what shell it goes into, but I definitely think it's good. I think it's a 1-3. Beefy. They queued into the wrong format. Yeah, I was just saying, isn't this a standard deck? They're on that splunking OTK deck. I don't really know how it works either. You need like a splunking, and I don't know. It's complicated. That was supposed to be the breakout deck of the regional championships back in like November. But the real breakout deck ended up being Amalia. Is the music too loud? Turn it down a little bit. But no, this is usually where it's at. Not loud enough. I agree. I do like Amalia. I think Amalia is my favorite Pioneer deck. What's going on here? What are they ramping to? Is it like World Souls Rage? Shark Typhoon. So the Virtue into World Souls Rage. I think I'm actually just cycling the Shark Typhoon, casting Jason, and plotting Valky. Alright, cool. Maybe the Shark was more valuable. I kind of feel like this is a deck where I just have to try to kill them quickly, but that's not going to happen. Not with what I've got going on. Oh, you know what? Pioneer League. Okay. We do have the right record up. Yeah, maybe this is the content play. This deck doesn't kill at all. Good. Bunny, how am I ever supposed to beat this? You wait until they scoop or you steal their thread? We're already 0-1 in the challenge. We took a quick loss to Living End. Very, very quick loss. What other spoilers happened today, chat? Null Elemental Blast. That card seems insane. Wake up, chat. Oh. I don't know, OBS showed up on the main screen. Wake up, chat. Tron got a new toy. One colorless, counter target multicolored spell, excuse me. Destroy target multicolored permanent. Despite my years, I am still but a student of the multiverse. How arrogant to think yourself its master, Ugin. Card sick. Want to cast Fires of Victory. Aftermath Analyst. I don't know what's a bigger threat here. Probably Shigeki. They have the World Souls Rage in hand lined up already. So I don't know if anything matters. But I think that Null Elemental Blast is crazy just because it's 1 mana kill a Kavu. And if you're Tron, you're so in the market for 1 mana kill a Kavu. Yep. Yeah, nice Leyline in the Guild Pact. Like, I don't know. Leyline, if they play Leyline in the Guild Pact, you get to counter and destroy like every spell. Which is insane. I don't know if I'm supposed to take the Shigeki here, because the Shigeki just gets back to Analyst anyways. But my favorite spoiler by far. Okay, I guess we're just popping up on the main screen today, huh, OBS? It wants us to see Streamception. But my favorite spoiler by far is Wintermoon. Players can't untap more than 1 non-basic land during their untap step. It's like 2 mana fixed back to basics. It's great. Good sideboard card. Yeah, the art's also like incredible. The sun and moon have decided to make a competition of our misery. That is good flavor text. We're super dead here, by the way. I was checking the Discord because a bunch of the spoilers got posted in Discord. Let me see what else I can find here. There was that free counter spell that we knew about. White of the Reliquary, which is Zombie Knight of the Reliquary that counts creatures instead of lands, and it's 2 mana. And it's got Vigilance, which I think is a really cool feature for Knight of the Reliquary type creatures to have in the first place, but you sacrifice another creature, search your library for a land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. I think this card's really good, especially with the new Necrogoyf. Like, I think some sort of a black-green scam aggro mid-range rock deck is definitely going to exist post Modern Horizons 3. This will work with Bloodghast. Well, sacrificing is a cost, and then you search your library for land, and you put it on the battlefield tapped. So, yeah, the Bloodghast will come back immediately. And there was also Recurring Nightmare, but it costs energy. Chthonian Nightmare, which is 1 of the black. When it enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy. Pay X energy. Was it pay X? It's got to be pay X energy, right? It's not pay X mana and energy. So pay X energy. Sacrifice a creature, return it to its owner's hand, return target creature card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. So it's like fixed Recurring Nightmare, kind of. Recurring Nightmare, but you can only return a 3-drop. Then the next time you do it, you can return like a 5-drop, let's say, if you return a 1-drop. Yeah, Ugin's Labyrinth is Ancient Tomb. Ancient Tomb, but you have to exile a card from your hand. So it's kind of like, it reminds me of like a Mox Diamond plus an Ancient Tomb. Or Chrome Mox plus Ancient Tomb. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not looking good for us, Bunny. Not looking good at all. 5, 6, 7. Can't really hold up counter magic. I think I'm just dead to World Souls Rage. I haven't tried to qualify for DC yet. I was thinking about grinding some RCQs, but I also haven't looked at any RCQs in my area. We'll see. I gotta borrow a Pioneer deck from May first. We also have Urza's Cave, which is tap, add a colorless, 3, sacrifice Urza's Cave, search your library for a land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. I kind of feel like Amulet Titan's gonna love this more than Tron. It's fine for Tron as like maybe a one of, but I think Amulet Titan's gonna like this card more. Kappa Cannoneer, we got Orm's Chant as reprints. We got Ugin's Labyrinth, which is the new Ancient Tomb Chrome Mox hybrid. Imprint, when it enters the battlefield, you may exile a colorless card with mana value 7 or greater from your hand. Tap, add colorless. If a card is exiled with Ugin's Labyrinth, add colorless instead. Return the exiled card to its owner's hand if you tap it. So it's early game Ancient Tomb, late game returns whatever you imprinted. Good card. Very good card. We also have Sylvan Safekeeper, sacrifice a land, target creature you control against Shroud. So maybe we get some Dark Depth shenanigans in Modern. I doubt it, but who knows. And there's also a bear that makes other creatures you control bears. Yeah, I mean, maybe they unban it, right? Hope. They're not going to unban it. Yeah, to celebrate the release of Modern Horizons 3, all cards are unbanned. I'm just going to die to a giant World Souls Rage. There's also a Spawn Gang Commander, which is Siege Gang Commander that makes Voidlings. You can pay 1 on a color, sacrifice an Eldrazi spawn, deals 2 damage to any target. Kind of a cool card. I don't really know if there's like a build around me with this card. But if there is, Spike will find it. Sweet flavor though. Eldrazi Goblin. I don't know if we've had an Eldrazi Goblin yet. That might be a one of a kind. Yeah, when Siege Game was a rare. I remember. Counterspell. Counterspell. Thoughtseize will do. Let's kick a fires, I think. Well, I could just cast fires. Cast the fires, kick a fires. Or you just push it and then fire impulse. That's more mana efficient. Yeah, I think I push fire impulse. Memory Deluge might be better here. Opponent's cooking over there. I don't exactly know what they're playing. Just some sort of ramp. Go big over the top World Souls Rage one-shot you. Definitely a standard deck. Please don't kill me. Please don't draw World Souls Rage. They chose not to use it twice. I'm dead. They just thought he's bugged another World Souls Rage on top. How do they thought he's bugged another one on top? A standard deck with 4 Fables. I remember when Fable was in standard. Good times. I think I should leave some Fiery Impulses. Nah, Fatal Push is probably better. Should leave some because of Fable. Play 1 Negate. The rest of these are pretty bad. Maybe Cling. Take some lands out of the graveyard. Oh, I swear I had to sneeze. It's a weird looking Amalia deck, I know. I mean, Damping Sphere is only good if they play the Virtue, right? They don't have to play the Virtue. But now 1 Valky. I do like Shieldred as a win condition here. I also don't know if I'm out of touch with the Pioneer metagame, or if our opponent's deck is just a standard deck. in Pioneer. I guess it translates pretty well if they're just like trying to play the same thing in both formats. It's a standard deck in Pioneer. Sanders Lounge. Nah. I kind of want a 4th land, but not a tap land, I think. Kind of just hoping Narset Days Undoing's going to carry him. Okay, go. Also, chat, new Pokemon Mail Day just dropped. We got ourselves a Rainbow Silene. And I still can't get over how nice Pokemon foils look. And how inexpensive they are. This was like $6. It's insane. I'm playing Pidgeot control in Pokemon Standard. Just Narset Days Undoing. Probably the quickest route to victory here. It might have red removal, so I don't think I want to minus the Narset. Deck's grindy. The deck's really hard to learn also, so I've been dedicating like the past few weeks to learning the deck, and also the next like few weeks. There's 2 more rounds in the challenge. Fires a victory, Sedge. That was really bad for me. Fable, Memory Deluge, World Soul's Rage. That's also really bad for me. So I'm going to take one of the Fables. They're playing Teamer Analyst in Pioneer. Picked up Champao, it's a really good deck. But I'm going to LA Regionals in like 24 days or something like that. Yeah, 24 days. So I got a few more weeks to practice. Discarding you. Discarding you because you make me upset. The local tournaments drove me nuts being best of 1. Yeah, the regionals are best of 3 still. So definitely prefer that to best of 1. Yeah, if you prize key cards in best of 1, you're done. It's over. And sometimes you just have like such dysfunctional hands in Pokemon that you just lose the game on like turn 1. Just because your hand sucks and you can't choose the mulligan. So they've been this Memory Deluge. Yeah, you gotta grind like 3 regionals. You gotta grind a lot of regionals with Pokemon. I figured I'd just go play it for fun. It's like a 30-minute drive from me. So I figured, why not? Gives me an excuse to get out of the house anyways. Fires, yep. Can we stop with the Fables? Hey, play card games for fun? Why people do that? Oh boy. A lot of lands. Kind of feel like I should just cast Days Undoing because I'm so far behind. Time to Days Undoing and die? I kind of agree. I'm gonna regret this. I should be playing Lorcana after the $900 stitches. Yeah. Or you could win a Secret Lair showdown at any of these Magicon events and just like walk away with 50,000 plus, depending on what the promo is. That's a pretty good alternative too. So we're gonna do a Magic on Amsterdam. It's a good idea. Why did Mason ruin the format? Because Mason printed Ancient Tomb. Mason was like, I made this. I made Ancient Tomb. And I was like, thank you, Mason. Very cool. I made this smile. So now I will forever question Mason's abilities of crafting cards. Prize them out to the top 4 of every store championships or whatever. It's wild. Is that why this is expensive? Uh, the Crush card and the Gold Sark for $1,500 each for, yeah, early Yu-Gi-Oh! Crush card virus was so expensive. Thankfully, they banned that card pretty fast. I don't know if it's legal nowadays. I think they, like, eroded it to make it suck. I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. Goodbye, Jace. Nice Narset here. Also, chat had to do some recalibration. Am I getting negated? Had to do some recalibration of the channel point rewards. So you'll see some of the old channel points rewards with a new price. You'll see some of the old ones gone, replaced with new ones. How does this work if I plot this? I guess I still have to pay the additional cost, right? Yeah, I should have just looted instead. Nah, I plotted Cling. Forget I'll get my free card drawn next turn. But I should just loot one of these away. Instead of plotting anything in general. OG Grim, thank you for the follow. Yep. Yeah, this Fires has been kind of hosing me. It killed my Narset. It keeps killing my Jaces. Fires OP. Mason Clark is the guy who made Ancient Tomb into Modern. You making me so mad, Mason. I think I'm getting World Souls raged. Good thing it's legendary. Phantom interference. How dead am I? I'll try that Damping Sphere now. Let's loot. It'll be fine. Until it's not fine. Format has too many gosh dang fables in it. Hmm. Sure. Wolf Spider. They give the 17 months. It's a long time. Appreciate it. My, oh my. I make a copy. Block here. Have J-Stick too. On the bright side, we get to play more Jund in a second here. Not only did he consult on the new set, he was proud of what he did. And for that reason, he ruined Modern. Wait a minute. We're playing the Jund Saga Mirror. Round 2 of the challenge in the 01 bracket. That sounds about right. Oh, Jund. Jund, oh Jund. This deck plays 3 basics, and I feel like they're always in my opening hand. So much better. So much better, it's insane. Did they reveal Kira? They did. Am I playing elementals or control? Prismatic ending to fairy 1 ring. So I can get Pithing Needle and answer the 1 ring. Or Haywire Might. So I don't think I need to be too worried about that. Teferi's kind of annoying. Just gonna take Tef. World Souls Rage for 12. Okay, we have died. Tadpole, you gonna play Street Fighter again? Or are you stuck on the Grand Blue Life? I'm good on lands, I think. I already have a lot. You don't like Street Fighter enough? That's fair. Yeah, I agree. I think watching it is more interesting than playing it. But at the same time, that Evo Japan finals was kind of just like throw loops the game. I really hope they change that about Street Fighter. So many lands. Bunny, are you sure we're not playing too many lands in this deck? Did you do the Frank Karsten math on it? What did the Karsten conversion say? Hey, Tinker, thank you for the prime in the 6 months. Oh, welcome back. Oh, no, I meant Street Fighter. Street Fighter was a bunch of throw loops. um, this and this. Flaps. Sack a non-token, attack with this, play Mountain, play Fable number 2. This also plays around their removal, or their protection spells, I think. You want to learn how to fight Blanca? Just don't play against Vanith, you'll be fine. Are you going to play the Hunter x Hunter game? Yeah, too late. Ice Giganta. Not a good sign for you, opponent. Yeah, that's fair. What if I just play more Fables? Could also play Valky and take their Giganta out of their hand. Hey, Kenpachi, think of the prime of the 10 months. Ah, I appreciate it. Welcome back. So I could Valky take their Giganta, play Fable. I don't think I need to cast Tibalt next turn. I feel like I'm really far ahead just by taking their one and only threat. At least I think they only have one threat. Yep. They didn't even have the requisite lands to cast it either. Poor opponent. Well, if we learned anything, it's that Fable the Mirror Breaker is very good. Yeah, there's some shock lands in here. Everything also got new art in this game. Everything got new art. I don't think I want Shelly. Like Mihawk in the matchup? Yeah, that's fair. Do I want Deadly Cover Up? Or is it too expensive? I kind of feel like it's too expensive. But I also don't think I need any of this. I could probably just take that out. I don't know if I like Shelly. Yeah, Kling can get the Homestead Courage because that's flashback. I don't know. I'm gonna try it without Shelly. See if I like it. How many Fables do you want to play? Yes. Yes, many Fables. Bring me the first threat to push. Cancel not looking great here. Cancel, you're embarrassing me. Lawrence escapes. Showdown of the Scalds. Battlefield Forge. No blocks. So I think I hold up Blot Out / Phantom Interference. If they go for Showdown of the Skulls, I'll cast Phantom Interference, untap Blot Out. If they attack me for 2, I'm going to take the 2. Interesting. Surprised they would go with this over the Showdown of the Skulls on 4 mana. Well, Cancel's back online. You mulled a 5, you had Thoughtseize, Fable, 2 Surveil lands, and a check land. And went turn 1 Surveil, Fable to the top, turn 2 Thoughtseize plus Surveil, Fable to the top. Yep. Fable, good card. Fable, very good card. I will take 1. Is it Scaldin time? It's not Scaldin time. Make Shark. That's a lot of Valkies. Extinction Event. Both of my creatures are even, funny enough. So if they cast Giganta, I could just let it resolve and then untap Extinction Event. Then they have Showdown. I need them to cast Showdown. That would be wonderful. Beefy Swift Spear. What's up, Norwegian? I think I'm gonna loot. Just far too many Valkies in my hand. Surveil, see what's up. I think having trample's kind of concerning. Keep this on top. And make a shark. Draw it. Block. Try not to die. I guess I don't have to block. Could just take the damage. And it kind of throws a wrench in things. Yeah, we've been discussing the spoilers. Still very curious to see if they're going to put Brainstorm in the format. I don't think it would be a good idea. But they might. Confirm not in the set. Plus. Name odd of the extinction event. Hold up phantom interference. Chump. Extinction event's kind of embarrassing. What could go wrong? Or Swifty. Alright. Block like this, I guess. Take two. I'm just dead. It sucks. Hydrate. Water gun. Had to leave up so much mana trying to counter this phantom interference. Or counter the Showdown of the Skulls with phantom interference. I just could never tap out. I'm surprised they pulled the trigger on the Cannoneer. Cannoneer seems real good. But Mulligan is 6. I'm still definitely most excited about Winter Moon. Winter Moon's gonna be sweet. Hoplite. Swifty. Push the Swifty. Phantom Interference, the Virtuoso. Play Xander's Lounge. Next turn, pass. Shieldred, hope for the best. Hope to run out of creatures after 2. Much better than Jawari Disruption. Die to the 3rd creature. Oh, there was no 3rd creature. Xander's Lounge is a touch awkward. Go, Shelly. What a banger. This Shelly, honestly, Shelly might kill them. Because they're gonna have to connive every time they cast a spell. Cope? Nah, Shelly will kill him, I believe. Two, four. It discarded the God's Willing. Ouch. Connives. Down to 8. And then attack with Shield Druid, Gaia Reach, force them to draw a card. They draw for turn. Kind of funny that they died to Gaia Reach of all things. Holy Moto Leg. I know exactly why I have Bodo Lag on this account too. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1, has Medicine Trample when it's put in the graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card, plot. Pretty sure it's just lagging because I have the foil animations on. Alright. And these. It's got a Fable in it. Just playing Fable in every format, chat. Can't stop, won't stop playing Fable. Mulliganing to 6. Phone says, hello, stream. Stream, say hi. 5. Do I really want another land at this point? Nah. Nah, I don't think so. Don't think so. Blooming March? Does that mean Amalia? Blooming March, Pasaju, Prosperous Innkeeper. Bye-bye. I think I'm binning these two. Shark Typhoon doesn't seem very good against them. Oh, they have no white mana. Yeah, I feel you on that, opponent. It happens far too often in Amalia. You just don't have one of your colors. Fiery Impulse. If there are 3 or more instants or sorceries in your graveyard, which there are not. I think I kind of like playing a second Fable here over holding up 3 steps. Because I think the scariest thing they can play this turn is like Land Collected Company, which Jawari covers already. They might have like Quarter Calling, but they probably court on my turn anyways. Also have Fiery Impulse up for 2, not for 3. So if they do manage to get the Amalia combo assembled this turn, then Fiery Impulse should still take care of it. Ace of the Uneaten Feast. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. You gain 5 or more life. Solve, sacrifice this. Creatures in your graveyard gain. You may cast this from your graveyard until end of turn. I kind of like that. I don't know how I feel about the Aether Hub, though. Aether Hub's interesting. Pass the turn. We have 3 steps ahead where we can copy Reflection and counter their spell. I can Fiery Impulse the Wild Growth Walker. Classic Fable. Let's make a 3/3 Shark here. So I can still counter their Quarter Calling. I said I don't even need to counter their Quarter Calling, right? Just Fire Impulse. And they go for Amalia. Okay. Ashiok, Extinction Event, Deadly Cover-Up, Meat Hook Massacre, Cling to Dust. I don't think I want Damping Sphere. Edict is kind of poor. Our said Days Undoing doesn't seem great either. Can just be like Control. Negate's not the worst. I could see bringing in Negate. It's Return to the Ranks, hits Quarter Calling, which are both pretty relevant in the matchup. Let's try it without it. Might decide to bring it in later. See how game 2 plays out. Yeah, what a good looking deck we're playing today. It's got Fable in it. Can't be bad, right? It's pretty much just Rakdos, but with Jace. That's how it plays out anyways. It doesn't feel like blue-black splashing red for Fable. It feels like Rakdos splashing blue for Jace. Not gonna keep this. I think I am gonna keep this hand. Put back Fable maybe. I don't know. No, Fable's too good. Fiery Impulse? I really don't know. Because Shark Typhoon cycles me into Red Source faster, so I don't want to put back the Shark Typhoon. If I do draw Red Source, Fiery Impulse is probably going to be good. I could bottom a land, but it's like kind of greedy. Alright, let's be greedy. Probably going to end up cycling Shark Typhoon on turn 2. Extraction Specialist, Prosperous Innkeeper, Wild Growth Walker. Let's take Extraction Specialist. Can't really beat that. If I take Innkeeper, then any land they draw lets them cast Extraction Specialist. It's a pretty good draw. It's budget mana leak. Pretty much like make disappear here. I think I cast make disappear. Get 7 copies of Fable in play. And keep getting away with the bunny. I don't think I need Fire Impulse anything yet. They're not holding up Quarter Calling either. Could be bad if they have Collected Company. More life gain stuff. I'm gonna plot this Fable. Play the Jawari Disruption. Still Fiery Impulse, so I'm not gonna die to just Amalia here. If they have ways of getting around it, then I will die. But my one red removal spell is going to carry me, I believe. I'm kind of curious, when does Modern Horizons 3 come to Magic Online? Release date June 14th. Ignoring Jace. How dare you ignore Jace? That's probably the Tuesday before the 14th, which is the 11th. Is that a Voice of Resurgence? Holy Voice of Resurgence. I have fond memories of losing to you, Voice of Resurgence. Not too long ago. It was at the MXP event that I went to, where my opponent went Cavern of Souls Voice of Resurgence when I was playing the same exact deck. Yep. So I could push this token. I think I will. Is this card Cling because I get to flash it back anyways? Ashiok's pretty dang good. I mill myself. Get more Cling food. And evidently been a whole bunch of lands too. Hold back this Goblin Shaman. Try to block. I'm only in trouble if they draw exactly. No, because they can't even cast Amalia. Bring this back. Does have flying. How much is this to copy? 4. Makes so many reflections. How many reflections am I gonna make? And finally, some Amalia content. Just on the other side of the table. Alright, now that I'm back up to 6, I feel pretty fine about my position. Now I can definitely just hold up 3 steps ahead for the rest of the time. I'm gonna try to make a copy of Reflection at end step though. If they do nothing. Having this Ashiok out means that I don't really need to do anything either. I'll make 1 Fable copy. I don't know. Neither of these are good for them to take. I can bounce these back and forth. Is Modern fun again? Was Modern ever fun? I'm pretty sure we just play Modern because we hate ourselves. I mean, it looks fine. Obviously, Modern Horizons 3 is going to change the landscape a lot, and I have no idea what's going to go from there. But the spoilers seem sweet so far. I don't think I'm ulting this Jace still. No, I'm just trolling. Modern's fun. Modern's fun. I honestly don't think it's bad right now, given that Zoo's the best deck. Like, when was the last time Wild Nikotl wasn't the best deck in the format? Yeah, Wild Nikotl is actually in Zoo lists. I think Wild Nikotl might be... Nah, I mean, it's the same. I was gonna say might be more played than Ragavan, but I don't think that's true. Pretty sure Zoo lists are playing 4 of each. What's up, LED? I have a few reflections. I can't drag my cards around anymore. They've given me the X that you can't do this sign. Too much hand shuffling. This should be a thing in Paper Magic as well. If somebody's hand shuffling too much, the judge just hands them this little stop sign symbol. Guess I'm just putting back a land. Imagine how funny that would be in Paper Magic. The judge requests that you stop hand shuffling so much. Chat, what's going on over here? What plays Gigantha, Double Sunken Citadel, Scrabbling Claws? I have no idea. Zero clue. I guess it's some sort of Magda brew. And a little bit of Pioneer right now. Chache. I like Days Undoing is more powerful than like Jace Valky here. Yeah, I saw the Eldrazi Dragon. I don't know. I don't think it's very strong though. I think it's lacking a lot of the good things that a 9 CMC card needs to be playable in Tron. I'm not sure it has. %, some Merfolk Love. Well, the Merfolk Love that we saw was the Magus of the Moon, but for islands. That was also just coincidentally Merfolk, which hasn't been confirmed officially, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're talking about. All right. I have no idea what my opponent's playing, so I think I'm just going to hit submit. Maybe bring in these Shellys. Are you allowed to join premier events? So you can't join a qualifier, but you can join challenges. So no qualifier, no super qualifiers, no like anything like that. Nothing that requires QPs. You can't even join prelims either, if I remember correctly. They sent me like a cans and can'ts email. I don't exactly remember, but I'm pretty sure I can't join prelims. But I can join challenges. And so medium. I'll try it. We'll try it. I've been stomped. It's probably a fine Narset turn. Over Fable of my own. Stops them from looting. Oh, I can't join prelims or like super qualifiers on the Daybreak account because I can't gain qualifier points. So they like restrict you from joining those because they just want like people with actual accounts to get the qualifier points, I guess. What is this? Deals 2 damage to any target, 2 sacrifice another artifact, create a 3/3. I don't think True Name Nemesis is gonna be added. I'm pretty sure they're referencing Magus of the Moon, but blue. Which got leaked early. Yeah, I'm gonna do the super qualifier on my old account if I wake up at 5 a.m. Unfortunately, it's 5 a.m. Pacific. I mean, that's a pretty good piece of Merfolk love, right? Oops, all Shrapnel Blast. Plus, that free counter spell is also really good for Merfolk. I don't know if True Name Nemesis needs to be added this format. If you think about it, we kind of already have True Name Nemesis. It's just a 4/4 flyer that requires you to have a leyline out. But that thing's pretty much True Name Nemesis too. So I don't even know how good True Name Nemesis would be. The only thing that's nice about True Name Nemesis is that it doesn't get hit by Pick Your Poison. Yeah, they don't even play it in Legacy anymore because it's just not good enough. Just not good enough. Hi, chat. I'm back. Sometimes when the camera breaks, the microphone breaks with it. Sacrifice a non-token. I don't know how much I care about this down in the bugbear. Tech solidarity. One goes, the other one goes too. Activating Gaia Reach might have been better here. I feel like I can just like click buttons at random and probably just win anyways. Click a button, win game. Simple enough. This stream just got 10% more dingo. A lot of this deck just seems to be like resolve Narset, click buttons at random. You did it. You won. Your Giganta, our Giganta. I get a Fable. Not even gonna plus Jace. Jace can sit there at 4 and think about his life. Alright, chat, prediction time. Funny, what did we lose to? Oh, that's right, we lost to Teamer World Souls Rage. It'll be 4-1 in Pioneer with Grixis Jace Valky. Yeah, we'll try it. Giganta. Wait a minute. Not Rogue? Not Rogues is not something I would expect from Vade. Looks like Heroic. Could be Burn. I was using Shield's Edict here. Yeah, this is Pioneer. I feel like Modern's in a little bit of a slump right now, given that it's just Modern Horizons 3 waiting room. So I'm probably going to play more Pioneer during the Pioneer RCQ season. Dread Horde. I don't think Modern's bad right now. I'm just like in a mind state where I'm like, yeah, it's fine. But at the same time, like the format's going to change drastically as soon as Modern Horizons 3 comes out. So protection spell. There's one at the bottom. Homestead Courage, Monstrous Rage. Pop this. The bird kills me so fast. think I'm gonna lose to this Dreadhorde Arcanist. Need to draw another removal spell. I guess I should have cast Phantom Interference on the Slick Shot. Really what I should have done. Valkyries are terrible. Terrible. Flat out's really good. I think we decided Shieldred and Meat Hook are fine. I hated all this. But yeah, no, I don't think there's anything wrong with Modern at the moment. In fact, I think Modern's in a good spot given that the best deck in the format has Wild Nacatl in it. Or, I mean, it's controversial as to what the actual best deck in the format is, but I think it's probably Zoo. And if the best deck in the format has Wild Nacatl, Modern can't be in too bad of a place. And that being said, the format's still going to change so drastically as soon as Modern Horizons 3 comes out that it kind of kills a little bit of my motivation to play the format at the moment. But also, it's Pioneer RCQ season, and I know that people enjoy the content of the current RCQ season. Bingo. Another one. And another one. Slick Shot Heroic seems pretty cool. Lots of Slick Shot. Time to die with double Jace in my hand. No Elemental Blast is very interesting because it makes me wonder if any of these decks are going to be playing like Yavimaya Coast or any of these add a colorless lands just to be able to splash for it in the sideboard. Or like Shivan Reef or whatever. I doubt it, but also it's not out of the question, right? Monstrous Raise Berserk. Mutagenic Berserk. Kind of sick. So it's become a new rule. If you fail to snipe a pyramid, according to the screen chat above me, then you get timed out for a minute. Instead of Slayer for 10. Okay, MF5. 2, 3, 4. Save me, Shelly. Drover, they won't draw a spell. I promise you they won't draw a spell. That's the best spell. That's the second best spell. Edge. I had so many threads. Alright, prediction chat. Congrats, doubters. You doubted your way to victory.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked? You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.